Hello viewers, it's your girl Cynthia Amadi coming to you once again with a very salient topic. So today I'm here to express why I am so in love with my president, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And I'll tell you, it's for the simple reason that my president is a very truthful president. Last week Thursday, Africa and the world at large lost a very important citizen. I'm talking about no other person than Madiba himself, Mr. Nelson Mandela. And yesterday we did wake up to several news headlines by my president, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, in which he is quoted to have said that no Nigerian politician can be equated or likened or compared to Nelson Mandela. Do you see why I love my president? He's a very truthful president. Now, when I read several newspaper articles and headlines, and they were basically saying the same thing, it gave me material for what I'm about to share with you. So, here goes. The reason why my president has said that no Nigerian politician will ever be compared to Nelson Mandela. I can give 1,001 reasons why no Nigerian politician can be compared to Mandela. My reason number one: Nelson Mandela was a world leader. He wasn't just an African leader, he was a world leader. Presidents of several states gathering in one place to pay homage, to pay respect. Mr. Nelson Mandela was quoted to have said to children at one time, "I wish I could put you all in my pockets just to show you how much I love you." My Nigerian politicians, they put our monies in their pockets. I lie, I be not true I talk. The second reason why I say that no Nigerian politician can ever be compared to Mr. Nelson Mandela is because even in death, Mr. Nelson Mandela has been respected. He was respected while he was alive. The third reason why no Nigerian politician can ever be compared or likened to the late Madiba is because Madiba fought for the people. He fought apartheid. He fought hunger. He fought slavery. He fought for the emancipation of Africa from oppression. Nigerian leaders, they fight themselves. And when they are not fighting themselves, they are fighting the people. Madiba did live a simple life. In 2007, I visited Johannesburg and I took a tour in which I went to his house in Sandton, where he lived at the time, before I went to Soweto, where he grew up as a child. His house was just one white, simple-looking edifice. Nigerian politicians, they live a life of affluence while the people live in penury. Mr. Nelson Mandela, while he was alive, had a kindred spirit. He could feel the pain of the people. He gave help to those who needed help. If he could, he would have met the needs of every South African. In his ways, which were not little, he touched lives. So he had this kindred spirit with the people of South Africa. Our Nigerian politicians, they only think about themselves. While they used to steal in the past monies and put in safes for themselves, they have graduated into stealing for themselves, their children, and their unborn grandchildren. A very salient point too is because nobody ever threw him back and forth in the media, accusing him of maintaining foreign accounts, Swiss foreign accounts, offshore accounts, whatever accounts you want to accuse a Nigerian politician. He was a very simple man. Nigerian politicians, they maintain accounts that even when they die, except the authorities in those countries come out to say, okay, this past leader or this politician had money or saved money here, nobody will even know. That's to tell you how huge the sums they used to steal. Why Nelson Mandela was a very unique breed is because he believed in delayed gratification. In his lifetime, he was honored. In death, he's even more honored. Nigerian politician, who said, hey, honor, okay. What has honor got to do with it? Steal and rob the people blind. Nigerian politicians are busy in the Senate passing bills into law that is supposed and targeted at social media critics, instead of them to be passing bills into law, putting away thieves who come in, self-serving politicians. Nigerian leadership is fighting corruption. It's all on paper. Do you see it? Do I see it? The answer, none of such thing. Rather, corruption is thriving. But Nelson Mandela, the great man he was never linked directly or indirectly to corruption. During his time as the president of South Africa, he served his people for one term and handed over power to President Thabo Mbeki. But in Nigeria, even second term is not enough for these people. They even tried to pass bills into law to favor them for third term. The thing you could not complete in first term, that same thing you could not establish in second term, you are now trying to use magomago and wuru-wuru to get third term. Nigerian politicians will never, ever be compared to Mr. Nelson Mandela. It's because no child of his did he put in government. No child of his did he put to manage the affairs of the country while he was the president of South Africa. Political leadership is now a birthright. Do I need to remind you people that there is a politician who lost his son in a fatal air crash? And he was, who will take over me now in politics? I was grooming my son to take over me. This is a man who lost his son who was supposed to be grieving. Nigerian politics. That is what it reduces human beings to. Or do I need to quote a popular political figure in the country whose son is in the EFCC nets right now for a crime you and I know? Google is your friend. Use it. Or where should we go? Is it the two sons of a serving governor in one of the northern states whose sons were linked to huge sums of money stashed away in private accounts linked to private companies owned by them and their fathers? Oh. And lastly, a very important reason why the late Nelson Mandela's death is so painful. His passing was greeted with great mourning by people who knew him and people who didn't know him and people who came in contact with him and people who never dreamt of coming in contact with him. While when some Nigerian politicians die, I can tell you that there will be jubilation in certain quarters. And I know many people will be saying, well, I let him come and carry all the millions he has stolen to heaven now, probably to try to bribe his way into heaven. Nigerian politicians. So, and I quote, in the words of my dear, dear president, no Nigerian politician has ever had the kind of record, and probably as at today, December the 10th, will be equated to the great Nelson Mandela. Nigerian politicians, let me use this forum to enjoin you. Do right by the people. Good name is better than riches. I know what I'm saying has no meaning to any of you who have sold your souls to you know who. But then, don't you think that even your souls will rest better if your deaths bring grief and sorrow among the people because of one good deed or the other that you did in your lifetime? Nigerian politicians do right by your people. My name is Cynthia Amadi, your girl. I'm signing out. Please feel free to share this video. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cynberry247. You can follow me on Twitter. It's Cyntheberry, CyntheBerry. You can find me on Facebook, Cynthia Amadi, Lagos, Nigeria. Please do feel free. Share this video, like this video, and God bless you. Until next time when I come your way again with another salient and burning issues. Peace out.